Good morning, everybody. This is James Wallace. I'm a recovering drug addict, and this is day 30 of my Recovery Poetry Challenge. And I'm going to do a fictional story called Jack and Jill that I wrote. And it's about two people that's together. They both work. Jack owns the business, the funeral home. He goes to work every day. Jill, she stays at home. She does whatever she has to do to get her fix. And he's a breadwinner. And then Jill turns it around and gets clean shortly after Jack dies. I'm not going to spend too much time talking about it. Here it goes. Jack and Jill got back on pills, $300 a night at the bar on their tab and bill. They worked at a funeral home where the caskets fill. Every single day they bury multiple addicts. Now that shit's real. In order to cope, first you have to feel, then add some will. Learn some surrender, let Jesus grab the wheel. But as they lay back and chill, Jack wanted to get clean, so he practiced still, but still had a void that he had to fill. Money wasn't a problem, see, he had massive deals. Now back to Jill. If she couldn't have no pills, she would sell her body for dope. And it was obvious, so it got worse when Jack got on it, though. Enabling codependence with no defenses is so relentless. Mind on vacation with no adventures. But every time Jill overdosed, he'd give her nasal Narcan. There's no description on how we can get 90 pills in one day and do the whole prescription. Then bury the same ones in your shoes with no conviction. But Jack, the codependent, never had to go through sickness. But Jill, on the other hand, had a bigger habit. Every day she woke up cold sweats, nose just itching. While Jack was the one with all the money, see, she'd have to go and get it. Although while he was nodding out, she'd take some with no permission. See, she's an addict with the habits and the soul inflictions. Slept with so many guys that she don't remember or even keep count, but that's the road she entered, because her mental health turned her against herself. Then on a cold December, Jack made reservations for the two of them to go to dinner. Addiction is a motherfucker to use to fill a void, so with his heart broken, his will destroyed, that last reservation, because he couldn't outlast the temptation, that day he didn't make it, and Jill didn't really feel it till she seen him naked for body identification. This is a story I'd like to present to the nation. At the funeral, still high, she started to hear slogans and remember the sayings. But her only resentment replacements was and still is a stone cold killer. Every time she blinks, she sees pictures and faces. There's a bottom to every story, but this one lived in the basement. Business gone, lives alone, never really considered impatient. Then she got caught with some dope. Now this is the greatest thing that could happen. She got sent to Impatient. Went to her first meeting and was given literature and told stick to the basics. As well as quick as you remember them days when you were younger, as you grew the hunger, till it spiraled out of control because it seemed too humongous, felt like too much thunder before the lightning strikes. She was told to greet all the newcomers and try to realize that life has a light and keep it simple like riding a bike. She backslid, had a couple relapses, but getting high with the head for recovery enabled her to be back quick. And that's what helped her from turning backwards. Now she's a sponsor. She lives in a practice, a mental health counselor as well. It wasn't like she surrendered and that's it. But once you get in the habit of daily surrender without rendering backwards, the space in your head that gets rented is magic, because it promotes growth for a no-hope cold soul that didn't think she had a chance to grow old. Because when I get tunnel vision, it's hopeless in my lens. I only focus on the end, and no, I won't pretend it's all easy days, because as time alleviates, before I play, I have to see the tape. Food for thought, Satan kills, Jesus saves. I hope and pray this one will open doors and lead the way. Fire.